good thing about the Japanese automobile sector is that there are certain colors that define them.
And I think today the CB350 is the most underrated motorcycle for custom building. And also I believe that you should spend more money on custom building and than actually on the original bike.
And I would actually go further to say that it is the best motorcycle if you want to start your custom bike building journey.
So I was going through Sean Lin's Instagram account, and the CB350 is something that I'd rule upon.
Yeah, it's
And I think today the CB350 is the most underrated motorcycle for custom building. I'll give you 3 reasons why. So these are very versatile because the chassis is simple. You can basically change anything. I mean, that is what I am seeing. And then of course the heritage. Honda, I know in India they don't do great, but internationally they have a lot of culture, heritage. I think 50, 60, 70 years old. And then of course the affordability. These bikes, I believe, worldwide are super affordable. So, and also I believe that you should spend more money on custom building and than actually on the original bike. And so actually wanted to start off with his bike, the CB350 single cylinder. So this is a very retro looking cafe racer with a lot of chrome and a lot of black hints. So please take a look at this and let me know.
we all know what Sean's done to his. I love the front fairing. I think it's very unique. I wanted to do that on my BMW, but I have not been able to do it. I think that requires a lot of work.
Okay. I think you'll have to custom make it. You'll have to connect with one of our friends, I guess. Even the fairings, and even though this is a single cylinder, the twin exhausts that he's put in, which actually looks very cool. This kind of reminds me of, at least for me, the old Javas. Even though they were a single, they had the twin exhaust.
This is being inspired from the old 750 CBs.
Oh, I'm not very familiar with them.
To this side, to this side.
Oh, the four cylinder.
Cylinder.
Oh yes. So this actually looks super cool. And then even the color, I don't know, the black and chrome, it just looks amazing. Even the cafe racer, the cowl, right? Everything looks super cool. I mean, it looks super old and new at the same time. I don't know how that makes sense.
So the thing that I really like is that he's taken into account very tiny details, right? First, if you look at, he's changed the Honda logo into the Honda wing logo, which signifies racing.
Okay.
Second, if you look at the engine covers here, they've been put in a way to match the engine on top.
Yeah, we have wings.
Brings it,
Yeah.
which removes the branding and hence brings in more cleanliness to the bike. I think this is by far one of the nicest made motorcycles which have not been built by a so-called custom bike.
Custom line, yes, I understand. Even the white wall tires, everything
Exactly.
is to, I don't know, I really love this motorcycle. So, yeah, so the whole point is, I thought, I was going through a bunch of motorcycles, and I think, of course, the cafe racer is something that we need to look at, and then maybe a scrambler, and of course, a roadster. So, today I have a bunch of lists of motorcycles. Of course, the first one was Sean Lin's, and I have a few more lined up which I want to show you.
Let's go through them.
So, yeah. This is the next one is also a cafe racer. It is from Austria. I don't know how to read the name. You help the viewers out.
This is more modern looking,
Okay.
no?
Uh,
I think the headlights being so big are making it what is called tire motors.
yeah, that's why I didn't want to butcher the name.
I am not a very big fan of making motorcycles all black. I like them glossy
Okay.
because
You don't like the matte black?
yeah.
Okay.
Because well, if you want to make something look more retro, I would go for everything in gloss.
Okay. So the next one also is a cafe racer. This is from USA, New Jersey.
Okay.
And this is, the white and the blue accent is something that I really love. And even the dark brown seats. They've kept the exhaust very simple, but this motorcycle looks really retro.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think the paint plays a big role in it. The good thing about the Japanese automobile sector is that there are certain colors that define them. And of course, this one isn't one of them, but When you see something like this, you know it's on a Honda. It's
Hmm?
been done very well. As a matter of fact, no, which was that motorcycle that we had featured on our custom culture videos that we were building? The very first one. I believe that was a CB350 also.
No, that was actually a CB750. So that was a Douglas by Atomic Contraptions. So, but that was his 750. He is talking about the 350 in that. I think his first motorcycle, but in fact, the motorcycle we showcased was a 750.
And that was really,
I was like next level.
but what I'm trying to say is that even though the 750 and the 350 is a different motorcycle and the engines are different, and of course it's vastly different, the framework of the motorcycle, if you remove the engine, more or less remains the same, you know. So even that motorcycle is worth a look.
Yeah, I think we can take inspiration from any CB Hondas. I mean, the
Extremely difficult to get
Yeah.
to get to that level of finesse if you're doing it at home. But what he's done is brilliant.
Yeah, that is great. Okay, now coming back to this motorcycle, I know it's not that level, but this is again a bit simpler. I think most people can get this done. That is what I believe.
The good part, what I like, is that not just that you can make this, it's also that it will not be difficult to ride in the city.
Exactly my point. That is what.
You know, it's a usable motorcycle.
Yeah, that is true. So Sid, we went to our cafe races. Next up, I wanted to show you a scrambler.
Okay.
So this is from USA, California.
This one nice.
Yeah, I think this follows the colors that you're talking about.
Yes.
The Honda colors or the Japanese colors.
The racing colors.
Oh yeah, racing colors. So the exhaust, the bent pipes look funky.
The chassis is completely white is so bloody cool.
Yeah, and somehow the engine also looks bigger because
They're not bigger. It's 350.
it's 350, but it looks bigger because the bike is smaller or they made it shorter, right? The seats are smaller.
This is also the twin cylinder CB, right?
Yeah, yeah. So I've only showed you twins. The only single cylinder was Sean's, which is the modern CB350 RS. So this is again something that they put in a lot of work. The exhaust, the shock absorbers, even they put in multiple disc brakes for this motorcycle, which I don't know why they would do it, but again it looks very fancy.
I like the paint and the blue seat.
It's a blue seat, yes. It looks more black to me.
Blue, bro.
Oh, okay.
This blue is flowing.
It looks black to me though.
Oh, yeah, yeah. See, this blue is flowing like this, and
Really? Let's see what people say. I think it's a black. You think it's a blue?
okay.
Yeah. So this is the motorcycle.
This is possibly my favorite from the list that you've shown me, because when you showed me so many cafe races, it looks like building it into a cafe racer is super easy, but building something like this is very, very cool.
So the next CB350 is actually, I think, a roadster, and this is from UA Dubai. So look how this looks.
Yeah, very retro.
I think this is the best motorcycle in terms of the color scheme and how simple they've kept it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And the thing is that it doesn't look like they've done too much to the motorcycle, which makes it very easy to do.
Yeah, like I said, this is very simple looking, but you were saying
it looks very accessible even from a build point of view. Of course, they've done a very, very good job in building it. It's not as easy as it looks.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Never as easy. But, like I could ride this normally without grabbing too much attention. But in the same time, feel very happy that the bike really speaks to me.
Yeah, yeah. The seats and even I don't know, I think they took inspiration from our wingman,
Uh,
which looks actually cool. Okay,
maybe they should have put our wingman.
Yeah, we should connect with them.
The seats are nice.
Seats are very cool. And of course, I love the golden color tank with the black stripes. So that's again very minimalist and simple, but I don't know. I would pick this overall. But everything else is simpler. There's nothing fancy about the exhaust except for the very retro looking end part. So again, a very simple motorcycle, but really stands out.
Yeah, yeah. I could ride this every day.
So
it's one of those motorcycles that you'll ride every day and never get bored of.
Yeah, exactly.
I think even Honda now in India has started their like a custom kit where they're giving a fairing and maybe a and their seat. Yeah, more like a bolt-on kit, which is a good start from a company's point of view. But the thing with the Japanese companies as such is that uh, they aren't as loud as which is kind of a good thing. But the bad thing is that a bike like this, people discover it themselves that it can actually be custom built rather than the company pushing it.
Yeah.
Like every other company, whether they're
The Primes.
Indian companies like Enfield or a British Triumph or Harley Davidson for that matter, they've always been giving out and making these custom bikes, yes, uh, on their own. This time at Wheels and Waves, I had a small Honda. There was a big Honda stall with, I think, about 10 odd custom bikes, which were really nicely done. Some of what they done was, there was also a very nice looking chopper there, which is
The blue color chopper. Yeah, I remember
chopper.
seeing that. You showed me.
And there was a cafe racer there. There was a couple of things that were very easily done, um, which kind of proves your point to say that it is possibly the most underrated motorcycle today. And I would actually go further to say that it is the best motorcycle if you want to start your custom bike building journey.
Yeah, exactly. That is what I was also thinking when I started talking about this.
One person that we've missed is Shuatabi, um, who's obviously been a customer of Trip Machine and has been possibly built one of the nicest looking Hondas. Right? She's
It's
changed
bluish gray Honda.
yeah, she's changed everything on it. Just the only thing is, of course, there's so many custom bike builders, or at least so many just customers who build their bikes, but it's only for them.
I know.
I think it's one of the nicest looking bikes that have been built.
Yeah, the seat looks great.
And having Trip Machine on it obviously makes
Yeah, she has the grip pads on them and the backpacks and all. Yeah, it looks great actually. So this is our list. So let us know in the comments if we missed any.